Hi there, welcome back to Dukascopy TV. I'm Ben Jones. Alongside me today to discuss the current state of the economy of South Korea is Simon Baptist from the Economist Intelligence Unit. So first of all, Simon, the unemployment rate has gone up ever so slightly to 3.5% today. Is this still a good level for South Korea?
3.5% unemployment is a very low level, especially taken in an international context, and really it's quite difficult for any country to go below that given the natural processes of people wanting to change jobs for their own reasons and moving in and out of education. The longer term challenge for South Korea really is around its workforce. It's got a very, very low birth rate, and the workforce will be shrinking quite rapidly over the next 10 years or so. And so the challenge for South Korea will be how to maintain economic growth at a time when the number of workers that it's got is falling. So far from unemployment being a problem because there's too much of it, it will probably be a problem because of labour shortages over the next 5 years or so.
Now, can South Korea benefit from the current low oil prices, and if so, how?
South Korea will be a major beneficiary from current low oil prices, particularly if they are sustained over a long period of time. South Korea is the world's fourth largest oil importer. It has essentially no domestic fossil fuel reserves. It has very small levels of renewable energy production, and so it's almost completely dependent upon imports of fossil fuels and of nuclear fuel in order to power its economy. So the big reduction in oil prices will see a big drop in the amount of currency flowing out of South Korea to finance these oil imports. That, of course, is going to allow spending to ramp up in some other areas of the economy, and this will be a welcome development for the country because its export-oriented growth model has been challenged in recent years by the slow growth everywhere since the 2008-2009 financial crisis. So lower oil prices have come at a very good time for the South Korean economy.
And finally, despite the potential to capitalise on low oil prices, are there signs of a slowdown in the economy, and can these be reversed?
South Korea is transitioning from being an emerging market to a mature, developed market in many ways, and the shrinking of the workforce is accelerating that process. The historic export-oriented growth model is running out of steam. It's not providing wage growth and the sort of opportunities that South Koreans sort of desire, consistent with those in other rich countries. And households are also quite highly indebted. So the government has a vision of trying to undertake a paradigm shift where the economy will be driven by innovation and creativity, but to create that, to turn that rhetoric into a reality will take some time and is also uncertain. The economy does need to reduce the impact or the influence of the country's family-run conglomerates, encourage small and medium-sized enterprises, and encourage innovation, particularly in the services sector. The government is on board with pushing some, but not all of that agenda. It's been particularly difficult for them to increase competition by reducing the influence of the large conglomerates. So in the immediate term, the government is focusing on using fiscal stimulus to push growth. But in the medium term, there will be some big changes required in the labour market and the nature of innovation and employment in the South Korean economy.
Simon, once again, thank you for joining me today, and thank you for watching. Keep clicking back to Dukascopy TV for plenty more updates and exclusive interviews. Bye for now.